What is up, guys? Welcome to another YouTube video. Today we are gonna play Miner Poison, one of my favorite decks. It's a new deck with Goblin Hut. I actually didn't think that Goblin Hut was gonna be this good when I saw the balance changes at first, but it's actually pretty strong, especially within bait decks. You just want to bait the spells with Goblin Hut, Dart Goblin, and Gob Gang. And we are playing against Adrian Piedra. If you guys don't know him, he used to play CCGS, which was a big competition back then in 2016. He probably has Royal Giant here, so this should be a pretty decent matchup. I would say it's Log the Hunter. Okay. Not bad, not bad. It's alright. Ghost could be annoying. We're gonna have to play a defensive miner here. Could also go for Warbreakers and a Mighty Miner, but I think it's just better if we play a defensive miner. Let's go for Warbreakers on the right. Make some pressure. Do not allow him to make a big push. He has to spend those 2 elixir for the log. And now we can also use our gang and Dart Goblin on defense without having to be scared. He's probably... Okay, yeah. We go Goblin Hut, then we go Dart Gob too. Let's not activate the Mighty Miner. I don't feel like it's be good. Only issue is his Ghost is gonna get a lot of value. So let's try to Miner over here. Perfect, nice. So he has to log that in order to defend, which is good. Otherwise, he wouldn't have had to spend that Easter in log over there. Honestly, I might just go Warbreakers gang at the bridge, but that would be fireball value. But maybe he has lightning. I don't know. It's risky. It's probably better if we just split Warbreakers. So let's do that. Let's not take the risk. Let's go for a Goblin Hut on the left. Warbreaker does connect. Nice. Go for Mighty Miner in the back. Is he gonna do anything here? Is he gonna activate that? I think so, right? Nah, okay, I was thinking he wouldn't, but he did. Okay, let's go Miner on the Ghost. And then we need a Dart Goblin, I guess. Look at that. Look at all those goblins. That's so much value. I'm loving it. Look at all these spear goblins. It's so fun to use. Let's go gang here onto the Ghost. I could Miner on the right side, so he has to spend a log there. Let's go Mighty Miner on defense. It's pretty even so far. Warbreakers on defense too. Okay, I failed. Failed the Warbreakers, so unfortunately we do have to log that Mighty Miner. Shouldn't have failed that. Also, our Dart Goblin is gonna die now. It's not good. This could be dangerous. Let's go gang here. Let's go Dart Goblin here. So he probably will log. Nice. Okay, he did use the log. Our Dart Goblin is getting a lot of value. That's good. Even though that last RG shot hurts. Let's go Miner onto his Ghost. Still looking good so far. Let's go for another hut. He goes for another Mighty Miner. We can play Warbreakers on the right. He's probably gonna just play his Mighty Miner ability. Okay, he logs. That's even better for us. You always want to try to bait out the log. That's why Warbreakers are pretty good here. Because oftentimes your opponents are forced to log, which they do obviously not want. Okay, let's go Mighty Miner ability. Should have waited with the ability. His Mighty Miner messed our Mighty Miner ability up. Let's go log. Let's go for another hut. Let's go for another gang. It's a good Ghost by him. Let's go Dart Gob. Good thing is like he can't log all my units. Help. Nope. Oh. Okay. Luckily, that does survive. Will it get a hit? It will. Should have played something, but I feel like keeping the elixir here is better. Let's go Warbreakers on the right. Try to bait something out. Let's go for a Mighty Miner on defense. We will need to start putting some miners onto his tower. Okay, actually one does connect. Nice. Let's go Miner on the right side. He logs. Let's go gang. Warbreakers on the right too. Let's go log onto that hunter. Maybe it might. Okay, nope. Does not connect. We do have a lot of goblins. Let's go Miner again. He's probably gonna go in here for an RG soon. So we need to keep our defense ready. Goblin Hut. Let's go for log. I think the Spear Goblin should be able to defend this. Yeah, nice. Okay, GG. He will not get back to lightning in time. GG's. Pretty close match. We played pretty passive defensively. It worked out. GG. Good first game. RG is pretty solid for us. Even though, as you saw, the Ghost can be very annoying. You need to make sure to always play defensive miners and mighty miner onto it. Still think it's a good matchup. Would be a different story if you had, for example, a Mother Witch. That could be an issue. Mother Witch is actually a super good counter to Goblin Heart right now. Because if you play Goblin Heart and they just play Mother Witch instantly onto it, they just get free Hawks. So you need to be careful with that. Let's go Wallbreakers. Wallbreakers in the back is actually a very good play. When I started using Wallbreakers, I used to split them. At the beginning, I didn't even split them. I think I just put them at the bridge. It's better to split them, so you force out more elixir of them being used. And then I saw players putting them in the back. Like, for example, Mohammed Light always put his Wallbreakers in the back. If you guys don't know Mohammed Light, he's one of the best. I mean, he's actually the best player right now. Let's go Poison. We will take some damage. Poison is coming a little late, but he did waste his Nado, which is good. He tried to predict our gang with his Nado. And Mo Light always plays Wallbreakers in the back. And that is because when you play them at the bridge, for example, your opponent could play a Musketeer or an Ice Wizard in the middle and defend both sides. If you play them in the back, your opponent can't do that. Unless they leak Elixir. And if they leak Elixir, that's a good thing. And if they decide not to, they, for example, have to play Musketeer in the back, and then they have to play another unit to defend. And oftentimes you can react if they play something in the back. Then you can just put a miner and try to tank for the Wallbreaker. Let's go for a Goblin Heart here. So that Mighty Miner will kill the Bowler. That is very good. And Tesla dies as well, and we still have a Goblin Heart. He uses his poison there. I think we can go in for a miner. Let's go miner Wallbreakers. Goes for a Valkyrie. One Wallbreaker might connect. Ooh, that's a little lucky. We take it. Let's go Dart Goblin. And then we go Mighty Miner again. Looking good so far. Bola is very annoying. Let's go for a Goblin Heart. Just gonna activate the ability to get that little bit of damage onto those units. Let's go for a Split Gang. This might be dangerous. We have to poison here. I think a lot of you guys would probably try to keep the poison or the graveyard, but I do have to poison the Bowler and the Valkyrie there, because otherwise I don't have anything for it in order to defend. Like, my only card that counters them is Mighty Miner, and I didn't have that in hand. I can't defend Bowler Valkyrie with Gob Gang or Goblin Hut. And it's fine, we do have good graveyard answers, so we are able to poison his units. Do not have to worry too much about that, because I do have Goblin Gang and Dart Goblin in order to defend his graveyard with. Valkyrie does get a swing, and the Bowler will also get a shot. Hurts. And we're now in a damage disadvantage. Okay. Let's go for another Goblin Hut. I might start putting my Goblin Hut onto the left lane soon, so he doesn't just keep putting his poison on it. Let's go Mighty Mine on the right. We get a little bit of damage on the left, but it's not too much. We need more. Let's go Miner. Tesla is very annoying. I think I'm gonna have to use the ability here. We lock this Bowler. Oof. Does get a shot on the tower again. Really hurts. Let's go Goblin Hut on the right. We need to change something up, because right now we are losing, so we need to change something in order to win. Let's go Wallbreaker Split in the back. Then we go Dart Goblin in the back. Tesla is so annoying. Let's go Mighty Miner on the right. Maybe a Split Gang. Just has too much splash answers. Valkyrie Bowler. And he has poison for a heart. And Tesla is so annoying. Just deals with all the Spirit Goblins. They're actually doing nothing right now. Let's go Dart Goblin here. We need to pressure a lot. Need to make something happen. Not bad. Okay, nice. We go Gang it 2. If he gets to another Valkyrie, we might be in danger. Let's go Goblin Heart again. He has to poison defensively. That's very good. Let's go Wallbreakers in the back. Dart Goblin onto that. Go. Ooh, okay, the gang was not too great. Let's go Mighty Miner here. Keep the Dart Goblin alive. Nice. Miner onto the tower. Nice. Wallbreakers too. Dart Goblin on defense. You take some damage there. Should be fine. I'm gonna have to start putting poison onto his tower now. Let's go Wall Breakers. Maybe one will connect. Let's go Log onto that Valkyrie too. Dart Goblin on defense. Another poison. Just gonna put my gang here. Dart Goblin. Nice, nice. Dart Goblin carried. Alright. I feel like this is actually a pretty difficult matchup. Let's give him the GG. But we managed to win. Kept playing passive defensively. And it worked out. A good thing for us is oftentimes in triple elixir, for example in the last like 30 or 20 seconds of the game, we can just put miners and poisons onto the opponent's tower and win off damage because our cycle is very quick. Okay, he has Phoenix, so we might be seeing some beatdown or maybe graveyard. Phoenix is mostly played in beatdown and graveyard now. Okay, E-Dragon, yep. So it's probably Golem, I think. Should be. Goes for a Nado, it's a good Nado. It's gonna respawn, so let's go for a gang. Not bad. I mean, we sacrificed one Spear Goblin. It's alright. We get some decent damage there. Take it. Let's go for a Mighty Miner, Wall Breaker, Miner. We need to punish that pump ASAP. It's a good bomber by him and a good lumberjack, but I feel like he doesn't have elixir for Nado now, and he doesn't even have it in hand, so his tower is gone. But he decided he could have played lumberjack onto the Mighty Miner and kept his tower alive, but he decided to put it onto the miner in order to keep his pump alive. I'm not sure if that was the play. We can just play a Dart Gob onto the pump right now. He is up a decent amount of elixir now, because I just spent 3 elixir onto that Dart Gob, and he just got another elixir from that pump. And he has a golem on the field. So this is gonna be an interesting defense. But I think if we defend this, we win the game. Gonna have to keep that poison ready. Poison should be very good now. Then we go Mighty Miner over here. Then we try to kite that. Let's kill the dragon with the bomb. Phoenix does get targeted. But I feel like it's tower, isn't it? Let's go Log. Okay, never mind. Tower's alive. And I'm not sure if he has a big spell. If he does not, we are very lucky. Oftentimes golem players only have Nado. And he might just be one of those players. Let's go for War Breakers to tank for those Spear Goblins. Nice. Good timing. He needs to play another thing. That Goblin won't reach in time. Perfect. Getting like so much damage there. Mighty Miner here. He's gonna play Electro Dragon onto it. Yep. I'm not sure if it is in bomb range, but I feel like it is. Nice. Kills that. Let's go for a Log 2. Let's go for another hut. And we actually keep the tower. We keep the tower alive. Unless... Wait, is the Golem connecting? No, okay. We keep the tower alive. GG's. I mean, even if he would have gotten our tower, his tower is already on 1k HP, so we would have won anyways. But it just feels good. Damian. Good luck, buddy. No hut in hand. I think it's best if we start with a split gang. Perfect into those wall breakers. We can also go for a miner. And now I have my hut ready. So this is a pretty good start. He has a Mighty Miner and Spear Goblins. Looks like a classic Miner Wallbreaker deck from him. Just gonna let that happen. I don't think using the ability here would be worth it. Let's go for a Dart Goblin onto those vats. It's fine, okay. We log those. Dart Goblin does get 2 hits, so we're in the lead. It really depends, if we, like, it really depends on the spell he has, whether we win this game or not. The outcome of this game. If he has, for example, a poison, that would be very difficult for us. Gonna have to poison defensively here to kill the bats. Not too great for us having to do that, but I mean, it's also taking care of the wall breakers, so it is okay. If he has fireball, it should be fine. If he has poison, it's gonna be very difficult. But I feel like he has fireball. Let's go for a split wall breakers in the back. You might go for spear goblins now. You can try to miner over here. Tanks for the bomb tower and both wall breakers will connect, so that's not bad. We get a little bit of damage. Log over here, mighty miner there. Is he gonna go for wall breakers? And I don't think so. But he might pull the mighty miner back. I think I'm just gonna go for a gang at the bridge, and then we go wall breakers on the right. Try to pressure him. He might go for a wall break. Mighty miner ability. Does not. Okay, we have to play our hut here because he could go in with wall breakers. Let's go dart goblin too. Need to log over here. Perfect. Okay. Still in the lead. Took a little bit of damage, but it's fine. I think we go mighty miner to tank that. I want to go in. Let's go wall breakers onto that bomb tower. Perfect. Goblin hut on defense. It's a good thing that he just used his mighty miner, because now we can actually go for a miner. Maybe a poison predict. Okay, did not work, unfortunately. Mighty miner is on tower. Help me. Help. What is that? Why is half of my tower gone? It's kind of unfortunate because the gang doesn't spawn immediately. Like the left side of the gang spawns first, and that's why it connected, because they didn't spawn in time. It's a little stupid, but alright. Let's go gang on the right. Maybe he lets that mighty miner take his tower? Maybe he lets our miner take his tower? Maybe? The comeback? Okay. That's a good last game. GG. That's gonna be it for the video as well. Feel free to try out this deck. It's actually very strong. I'm gonna show you guys again. This is the deck. Feel free to copy it. It's actually very strong. I've had a lot of success with it, and it is fun to use. I like Goblin Hut. There's a lot of people that don't like spawners. Personally, I do like spawners. I know a lot of you guys are gonna hate me for that, but it is fun to play. Trust me. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.